Hey there, fellow residents of Timberhalf. I'm your host, Pop Sparkle Doom. Let's dive into Outer Wilds. I still have a lot to explore, it seems, because I still don't quite know what to do. And all I can tell from that is that I'm missing info. I'm definitely missing stuff. But I do have, like, meditate until next loop, at least now. Which I didn't have before. So what I'm going to do, just in prep for the episode, is a look at our info panel, our info screen inside the ship, and then see if it can guide us. Otherwise, I did discover the way into, what was it, the high energy lab? So let's check the ship's log. Then maybe that can give us some extra information. Designs for each of the towers on Ashtwin's equator. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. That makes me wonder, where they came from were there no suns or stars? That doesn't really make sense to me. That doesn't sound livable. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ashtwin and all other locations crucial to the Ashtwin projects. So, basically, then I'm looking for, I'm hoping, a warp tower that can take me to the, what was it, the sun station, yes. That would be very cool. There's more to explore, apparently. Oh yes, there was something that seemed like a puzzle of some sort. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll go check. There was different cores, like black hole cores and white hole cores. White hole and black hole cores. That I need to go check out and see if they need to be in a specific sequence. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time intervals between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22-minute negative time interval was possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy as well as an advanced warp core to handle those energies. Ashtwin was proposed as a location for the project. So they probably already figured it out. Wait. What's here? This Black Hole Forge. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body center. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto a warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. That makes me wonder about the other possible warp locations. So, from what I could see here, there is one here on Earth, right? Where does that go? It's in the springs, or what would you call this? Not springs, hot water. Where does hot water? Geysers, the water geysers. So just to go there as an example, but I wasn't quite sure how to use it, but let's see if I can make sense of that. So it should be one of these. Ooh. But which one? Is it even one of these? Is there another one? think over here. Might not be those. I think it is this one. Yeah, that seems right. So I think this is a warp tower, but I'm not 100% sure how it works. Well, there's one here. Let's go explore a bit. I think a warp tower needs certain things to function. Oops. Okay, we do have our spacesuit, so we are ready to go. Mining sites. So I think this is the warp zone. Probably for them to easily move to the mining site. Unless I missed something. Oh, fantastic, there I fall. At least not to my death. But I can't remember specifically seeing... Wait, I should get in here. A warp tower here. But... let's see. Because in my... lack of experience at least, I would think that a warp tower would at least require one of those gauges to tell you when the next warp would be aligned. I did not see one like that here. And the other thing is like a warp, like a black hole or a white hole core of some sort. No, this just goes back there. So either it is in here somewhere, but I've just not found it, or it is there outside where we just landed. But it didn't seem like it had one of those cores, so I'm gonna see what I can do to find something reminiscent of a warp core. Let's see. Maybe I should just start going down. Or not. So I've read all of this. I've gone through here and explored, but I just can't imagine where the warp can be. So, from what I understand, you should be able to warp from anywhere. Is it from the Ashtwin project? Maybe I've got this wrong. Oh no. Maybe, no, I'm quite sure I must be right. Go check down here again. I think this just takes you down to the drill site. That just takes you up again. That just, yeah, that's just heat from a geyser. Does help us get up at least. At least pathways. Okay, I'm not convinced there is one here. Though it does point to this location. So I would have imagined there is a warp tower thing here somewhere. But I have not seen yet any such elements. Other than that, I'm not quite sure what to do at the moment. I've explored many of the places. Maybe not fully. So there's still exploration left. But I really want to get to the sun station somehow. Okay, let's go quickly look at this again. We are here. We can do that so long. Oops. Okay, so if we look at this again, there is one on the Ash Twins. Or on... No, there's one by the Twins somewhere. There is one... Wait, let me just read this again. Each tower is designed to visually reflect its warp destination. Oh, okay, so that's the warp destination. So it's not going to get you from there somewhere else. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. Its warp destination. Does that look like something? We're gonna see if there's anything below. I can notice. So there's stuff further up here somewhere. Seems to be steps in the ice. Not for feet, but for landing, perhaps. How do you activate this? If this was it. Okay, let's look at this again. There must be something more to it that I'm missing. I don't need to power them. Okay, so there is one that I definitely know how it works. And that's the Whitehall station. And it's not that you power the Whitehall station. It is that you power its alignment modulator, if you want to call it that. So basically, you use it to turn the Whitehall station so that it can align correctly. Let me see. What exactly would even align with the sun? Okay. Just stand still. Are we going towards the planet again for some reason? Okay, can we just stay here? Okay. Want to explore? We might just go back to the high energy lab. Okay, so from what I can see, is that I don't understand what they mean. What does that represent, though? Maybe we should just go back there and take a can you take a closer look at these images? Mark location. Yeah, but if I want to go to Ash Twin now, I would have to quickly reset. So let's meditate until the next loop. Until next loop. Did I say next loop? So it's not necessarily the start of a loop. Maybe that comes back to like the theory that it's all a simulation of some sorts. Okay. We have to be pretty quick. I really cannot for the life of me remember the path we took last time. but I will try my best. Okay, where's the sun? And there's them twins. Okay, I'm not gonna crash into a moon yet. Okay, I'm going for ash twin. I want to make sure I don't land in the sun again. I will end this loop very quickly. Why are we going in so quick? Okay. I don't know what the shortcuts, if there is a shortcut, I mean. So I'm just gonna go the same way I have been going in so far. Which is from the ship. At least I think it was from the ship. Okay. And then I have to remember the weird winding path that got me there to start with. Which I believe starts here. Goes down here and then across. So the beginning path I can still remember, but the path to actually get to our final destination is a bit hazy for me. To get to the high energy lab itself. Okay, and then also, oh yeah, we go. And you have to be quite quick. Otherwise the sand just gets in the way. No, now I'm confused. Oh, it should be over here. There we go. Love hidden places. They're the best to explore. And then here we need to go up. Okay, at least we're here now. Then let me go lighten everything up. There's still a lot to explore here from what I can understand. I haven't been to every sector yet. But currently we are only interested in one specific sector. That's all the way down here. Okay. Now I have to make sense of all of this again. And I think to get past here we just have to wait. Okay, then I think I remember most of the path. Just wish there was an easier route to this. But yeah. So if I look at the notes I have, we still need to somehow find the escape pod 3, the vessel, on Dark Bramble, which I have no clue how to find. I was visiting there, all I could find was caviar, anglerfish caviar. Still need to get to the sun station. Not quite sure. But apparently the power sun station is connected to the twin somehow. And then there are Nomai ruins on Atla Rock, which I think I've gone to, but apparently I've got a note here that says I haven't. Oh, there's also more at the eye signal locator. Ah, But we'll figure that out when we get there. And then there's a southern observatory at Brittle Hollow. It's a cute little puzzle, which I had some difficulty figuring out. Because, yeah, I was just in a rush to get through as quickly as possible. As I was just now. And did I get stuck here last time? No? Just go through, yeah. Okay, and I think this text is where we're looking for, I hope. Maybe. There's another one. Ah, but that one seems like death. Just make... Yeah, I think that one is just death, so we should go a bit further. So I'm wondering if there are teleportation stations here that go to the different planets somewhere, which I've just not seen yet. Okay, that wasn't too difficult to find. Okay. Let's just see. This I haven't figured out. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Maybe the other side. Oops. I don't know. Maybe we're just supposed to light it and then find the outside. I have no clue. So these seem to do something. Seems like black holes, white holes, and then whatever. I don't know how to use any of this yet. This is basically where I left off, so we can see if we can figure this all out. And then I can move this. Yeah. That gives it power or something. Yeah, I don't know. What are we supposed to be able to see from here? I've got this weird drawing of lines that seems to be important, but I haven't figured out what that means either. Okay. We don't... Which one would I don't care about that one. I don't think I care about this one. I don't know. This seems like the sun, right? So, inside the sun there's that weird shapey thing there. Can we find that weird shapey thing somewhere? Can I teleport from where I am now? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And those lines go through. Doesn't mean nothing to me at the moment. And I do very frequently make the puzzles too difficult for myself by overthinking it. Let's see. Okay. Because we can't really turn this place, can we? Unless things turn towards this place. Should I just read everything again? Oops. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute... Oh, this is a 22-minute interval thing. Which apparently can be changed depending on the amount of... What would you call it? Black hole and white hole combinations. Which doesn't make no sense to me. That looks like a teleportation thing, right? Still have zero clue what this is. I'll leave it open for now. But yeah, I am just quizzical. Try putting the black holes all at the bottom. I don't know if this has any effect on anything. There isn't even enough of them. Okay. So there are 2 empty ones. No, 3 empty ones. How would these even be paired? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That just seems like an empty ass room, right? An empty room. Let's put these on the bottom. See if we can make sense of this. Also does nothing. Unless whatever in there gets teleported or something. I don't know. Let's move this out again quickly. Where does that energy go anyway? I don't think I could see because there was some of those ghost crystals in the way. Okay, nothing has happened yet. Let's try this. That didn't do zilch that I know of. Okay, let me just read this in case. Oops. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before. Okay, records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from White Hole Station. Okay, so we know about that one. Rami and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. What is this? Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup of the white hole station. So again, yeah, it says Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core. Okay. Hypothesis. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Exit a white hole before entering the corresponding. Wouldn't that duplicate you? Wouldn't there be like two of you? At least for that period in time. That doesn't get filled with sand, it seems. No. Oops. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eye. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sun City energy supply should prove sufficient. We're at the Sun City now. No? Sun City, isn't that on Brittle Hollow? No, that's the Hanging City. Sunless City is on Ember. On the Ember Twin, maybe. Of note, Rami, Yarrow requested we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rami and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Combinations of black and white. What does this have to do with anything? Is there anywhere else I can slot these in? I didn't see anything like that. Didn't see nothing. Also not sure I see any way to teleport. Unless there's another station here or some place where you can teleport from. Okay, so now that we've taken energy from this. Can you get through yet? No, I'm gonna die, right? I am dead. Just wanted to see if I can force my way through that. But yeah. Probably gonna call this episode quite early, like half an hour early. I didn't get much sleep last night. So yeah, unfortunately my dog had another seizure, his monthly seizure basically. So I was up with him, making sure that he was okay. Takes a while for him to start walking, and then takes him a while to figure out how to get out of corners before I can just leave him to keep on walking until whenever he's tired. That generally takes me about, it takes us 2 to 3 hours to deal with all of that. So yeah, not much sleep. And then I had to work, so I couldn't catch up sleep. And then I also couldn't really set up what I wanted to do today. But I really have no clue. I have really no clue. Should I just try and... I'm still trying to figure out how do I tilt. This is the only thing that I still don't understand. I just wish I could turn. No, wait. No. No. Go past the sun. If you have to go towards the sun, go past the sun. Yeah, slingshot past the sun. You're not trying to land on the sun. I'm just trying to figure out. I wish there was a way to roll, but apparently the tech isn't advanced enough. Because then I can just try and land on that bloody station. Have a bit more success. How would I change my angle? We look at that black hole thing there. Probably the moon. The quantum moon. My only way of thinking of landing on that thing is getting the alignment right first, and then not going directly into the sun, but at an angle and maybe catching it. Here comes the problem again. How do I align myself? Maybe just by... Wait, let's do this. This will like the easiest way for me to move around stuff. That is a way. This is towards. Align this. Oh. Let's get a bit closer. Closer, not further. But yeah, at the moment I am a bit sleep deprived. Probably will be today and tomorrow. And then I'm trying to think of what to do in a puzzle game while I'm sleep deprived. But before I do my second session, I will definitely be more prepared. At least I'll go through all of the nodes properly and come up with a strategy of what to do next. Okay, we are keeping a good distance. This should allow me to revolve around planet so I can match up with the trajectory of the sun station. So I've tried this before at least 2 or 3 times. And by 2 or 3 times I mean multiple times, 2 or 3 times. Okay, now this is one thing that annoys me. You sometimes just get slingshot far away from a thing you're trying to revolve around. And now it just is almost impossible for me to slow myself down. I mean, I don't quite understand this. But I am no physics professor. It's probably because I was moving in a certain direction. And anyway, and I just kept moving in that direction without re-establishing the core I'm trying to move around. I have no clue. Why does it look like I'm moving up or down when I'm trying to move forward? And I'm now 20 kilometers away. Gotta screw this. That usually is easier. Now it just feels more difficult. Okay. So I wish there was just a roll. Maybe we should just check if there is a roll that I do not know of. As far as I know, you can only go up, down, back, forward, right and left. Check. Controls, movements. No, I think I'm right. Move, look axis. Right and left. But you can't turn. Tool axis. Tool Y axis. Wait. While I'm out here. Signal scope. So I know I have 2 freaking frequencies. I have no clue what to do with the quantum fluctuation one. I'm guessing that might just be to find the moon. No. Apparently not, because it's... Oh, it could be because it can move, so I wouldn't even know. And then Outer Wilds just to find the different Earthians. I don't know how to get more than that. Yeah, I'm a bit at a loss of words to what to do now. I can just go back to Brittle Hollow and explore a bit there in places that I haven't been. Perhaps. Dark Bramble is complete darkness to me at the moment. Because I don't know how to travel through there. I know how to get to 2 places. I know how to... Well, 3 places technically, if you count the red jellyfish. Interloper, I don't think there's anything else I have to do there. The Stranger I'll go back to at a later point. Maybe if I can think of nothing else, I'll just go to the Stranger just to see what is happening there. Quantum Moon, I don't know what else to do there. Because... So I've gone to... What do you call it again? I've gone to the Quantum Moon and then traveled to the Eye of the Universe. Or where I think they can... They're close to the Eye of the Universe or something. But I can't get off the planet because I can't take my ship with. Not that I know. Not that I know. But yeah. I'm gonna think a bit. I'll try and land here if I can't. Okay, I'll call it... I'll call it the end of the session. And then I'll come back with a plan later. Probably after a nap. After a good nap. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to land on it yet. I wanna be going about there. Okay, can you stop bringing me closer to the sun? I'm trying and side angle it. So I now know there are other teleportation stations. I just do not quite have any clue how to utilize them. Okay, that is going way too quick. I'm already being pulled into the sun. Now I seem to be fine. Maybe 6 kilometers should be safe. Okay. There it comes around. So let's us go to about here. Nope, I am still too slow. Should not have hesitated there and just gone full tilt. Let's try that again a couple of times. The alignment takes forever though. quite sure it should be possible. I just don't know if you can actually land on it. Unless there's some kind of tractor beam. And I don't want to fully on crash into it, because crashing into it is just death. Where is the sun? There we go. That's in a weird angle. Okay, wait. Let's lock on. Maybe if I go around like this, I can get a better angle. Let's just reposition ourselves. Then I also just have to see where the sun station, I want to keep calling it Sun City or something like that, ends up, which should be around here. Okay, let us align a bit better. I think I said 6 kilometers about. Okay, now we're going in too quick, too fast. Oh crap. Yeah, now we're gonna slingshot around the sun. Which isn't exactly what I was hoping for. Which is also the other problem if I'm trying to land on the station at an angle. It will just slingshot us. So we kind of have to semi-crash into the sun, I think. See, now. Now I'm having trouble getting back. Because we're going very quickly in the opposite direction. It's not just the moon. Oh, that's China's deep. Okay, that makes more sense. Wow, this is so fun. Can I just go back? Why am I 28 kilometers away now? Okay, cool. And then adjust velocity so we just don't end up going the opposite side of the sun yet again. I feel like I need an engineering course or a physics course or something to be able to land it. Which is why it mustn't be the intentional way to do this. That would be ridiculous. Okay, we are still way too far away. Okay. Let me think. Seems like a good alignment. Okay. Let's just go for it. Oh crap. We are badly aligned. Nah, whatever. We are gonna keep on being badly aligned. We freaking made it. Okay, but now we're gonna end up in the sun in anyway. Okay, so I can crash land here. Can I get stuck on the thing somehow? No, it's throwing us off. What is happening now? What is happening now? Did I lose gravity inside my ship? What is going on? Oh, nope. There we go into the sun. I crashed into it. That is definitely not a landing. I just don't know why I kept spinning so close to it, but not going into the sun as quickly as I thought I was going to go. I would imagine it might have its own gravity, but it can't have that much of a gravitational effect. But yeah, so I crashed into it. I definitely did not land on it. So I'll take that as a semi-success. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it a short episode. Just so that I can get sleep. And then come back for a better session. And give you guys something more interesting, hopefully. But yeah, thank you for coming to watch the stream. I am your host, Bob Sparkle Doom, signing off. And as always, keep on shining.